like to be everything you are. Hey girl, let me talk to you. If I was your girlfriend, boyfriend, and do something. I don't even know the rest of the words, but I feel like I should die. I'm not even a Justin Bieber fan. This shirt was on sale. I was like, I don't own any shirts with a little white boy on them who looks like a little lesbian. It's on sale, I'll buy it. $2. As you can see, the shirt is too small for me. But I know that I'm not the only one who justifies a purchase by the cost. Because we've all been there. We buy things that are too small for us and we'll be like, oh my god, but it's on sale. And, you know, it'll stretch, or I'm only going to wear it for like an hour or one time, or I'll put it in the freezer and it'll really stretch. Or we'll be like, oh, I'll lose the weight, but you ain't going to stop eating. Or we'll buy something that's too big and be like, oh, you know, I'll put a belt on with it, or I'll shove paper down the front of it, it'll fit, or, you know, I'll gain the weight, but you ain't gonna stop throwing up. I bought these shoes the other day. Ugh, gorgeous, just these beautiful shoes. 2 sizes too big, but 60% off. But size 9, and I wear a size 7. But they don't look too big because it's this like giant heel, like 9 inches or some crap. So they look smaller than they actually are, but they are still too big. So I'm walking around LA with these baggy ass shoes on. Baggy ass shoes. And every time I walk by somebody, they're like, oh my god, you can't walk in heels? That's adorable. Where are your Jordans? Little do they know, I've never owned a pair of Jordans in my life. And normally, when I'm in my shoes, I am Beyonce in my stilettos. Except not these, because they are way too big. And I walk really slow in them, and I gotta like bend my knees, and I kind of like drag my feet instead of picking them up because my foot keeps coming out the back. Anyway, sexy. 60% off. That's a 6 and a 0. Not a 1 and a 6. Sexiness. I feel like I've missed a lot of stuff. What have I missed? This Paula Deen debacle. People are upset because she said the N-word, and I don't really... I mean, Paula Deen is my nigga. So if she wants to say that, she can say that in her house. She's never called me that. And then what else have I missed? This Cheerios commercial that people were upset about. The one with the little mixed girl and the white mom and the black dad. I thought the commercial was cute. Especially because the dad was Otis from the Temptation movie. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. And I was like, oh my god, Otis. I still don't like Cheerios because I think they're nasty, and I have teeth, and I feel like the only people who eat Cheerios and enjoy them are babies because Cheerios are like donuts to them. But this dude at my job was upset. He was like, I, for one, am no longer going to eat any other General Mills products. And I was like, all of them? Richard? Everything? No Golden Grams, no Lucky Charms, no Cinnamon Toast Crunch, no Go-Gurt? Richard? No Go-Gurt? Anyway, more for me. And then what else? The Kardashian baby was born 5 weeks early. I heard that Kim felt fat, so she told him to take the baby out. I don't know if that's really true. That might be true. And people are like, well, we haven't seen the baby yet. The baby's like 3 years old already, and we haven't seen it at all. And they're trying to figure out what's going on. And I have some theories, and I'm going to share them with you. One, Kris Jenner has a new talk show that's going to start in like 2 weeks or something like that. So I think that she's waiting for the show to start to kind of premiere the baby on that to boost Mama's ratings a little bit. Or the baby has a really big head and they're waiting for the body to grow into, you know, into the same size as the head. Or the baby's really, really ugly and she's waiting for it to be legal for it to get plastic surgery. So we might not see the baby for another like 16, 17 years, which is okay. And it was all over the news that they gave the baby like a really weird name. And I think the baby's name is something like Chlamydia Kardashian, something like that, with 2 Ks. Chlamydia Kardashian, which is adorable. I think that's adorable. Oh, I want that. I want a baby named Chlamydia. And then what else? I guess most recently is this whole Trayvon Martin situation, which is super depressing. I mean, I can only imagine, or I can't even imagine what like his family and stuff is going through. And it makes me scared. Like, it makes me scared for, like, my dad and scared for my brother and my future kids. And I was telling my roommate this, and he was like, oh, well, hopefully your kids look like Sush. And I was like, that's not funny. That's not funny at all, because I am the cuter of the two of us. So hopefully the baby looks like me. Anyway, this is a really depressing video to come back on after like a month of not being here. So I'm going to leave you on a happier note. If I was you.